Hi, I'm Michelle from Psychology to Succeed, and it is day 2 of Mental Health Awareness Week, where we are talking about kindness and how using and understanding kindness can actually improve our sports performance. So, hopefully, you watched yesterday's video where I talked all about how kindness works in our brain and introduced the chimp, the monk, and the entrepreneur systems. So, we're going to be talking a bit more about our monk today, which is our self kindness, our compassion system. So, if you think about it, like the stuff that we say to ourselves just in everyday life, but also during, well, before, during, and after our sports performance, underpins our self confidence, our self belief, and therefore how high we aim, how hard we push, how we keep ourselves going. So the stuff that we say to ourselves is really the stuff that drives us forward and determines actually how we perform. So that is why our monk system is really important to nurture, especially if you find that you're somebody who tends to be quite self-critical, perhaps a bit hard on yourself, depending on how your performances have gone, tend to be more, if you like, in the chimp system in the way that you talk to yourself. So, few pointers today about how to develop that system, that sort of train the monk muscle, if you like, get us being a bit kinder and more compassionate to ourselves. So, number one, if you are experiencing a negative thought, a thought that actually tends to deplete you, makes you want to back off, makes you not feel particularly good, or you find yourself in a situation where you are struggling emotionally. Maybe you've made a mistake during your performance, maybe something didn't go so well, or you're experiencing an injury, something like that. Whether it's a thought or a situation, ask yourself, if somebody I cared about or respected in my field was having this thought or going through this experience, what would I say to them? By asking ourselves that, we're stimulating our monk system, which is compassionate to others. And it's often easier to be kind and give advice to others than it is to ourselves. That answer, whatever you would say to them, gives you an idea of what you need to be saying to yourself. So using that phrase, whatever came up for you to say to yourself. Okay, so whatever you would say to somebody else, say it to yourself. As you say it to yourself, have a little smile. So you don't have to be grinning, although you can, that's fine. But just as you say these words to yourself, just a gentle smile, sort of a compassionate smile, like the one you would give to that other person if you were trying to help them in their situation. Because again, that is going to stimulate that part of your brain that is all about kindness and nurturing. It's going to send you some of the good chemicals, the feel good stuff in your body that is also going to make those words sit better with you. So, especially if you're not if you are a critical person, kind words aren't necessarily going to always sit well, but giving a little smile neurologically makes it sit better in the brain. Okay, so that's going to help you know what to say to yourself in different situations. The final thing to do is to start to actively notice when things go well, the things that you achieve, the things that you tick off, the performances that you're proud of. And it can be the small things. It could be the training session that you just didn't want to get up for, but you managed to do. Or it could be something big, the trophy that you won, or whatever it might be, and all of the things in between. But actively starting to notice the good stuff, because actually that then gives your monk a catalogue of information to anchor those words onto. The more the monk has in that system, the more easily those kind words are actually going to start to sit with you. And again, it's going to be training that monk muscle for those times that you need it. So hopefully that's helpful. So ask yourself, what would I say to somebody else having this thought or in this situation? Say it with a smile and start to notice the good stuff, the things that you do well, the things that you achieve, the things that, you should be chuffed with. All right, so that's about self-kindness. I hope that's helpful. Tomorrow we are going to be talking about coaching with confidence, and I say that in terms of our internal coach as well as coaching other people. So I look forward to seeing you then. Have a lovely Tuesday and keep being kind. Take care. Bye bye.